Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is, well, use your imagination. It's the 3D collection of Mario they released about, I think, 2 years back at this point. Uh, Mario 64 sucks, is not fun. I don't enjoy playing this. Sunshine, I just think is poorly programmed. It's got way too many issues that are like the game's fault. Or sorry, that it feels like are the game's fault. Galaxy, I think, is great. However, with Galaxy, you have to play with separate Joy-Cons. You have to play with your Joy-Cons disconnected. Actually, no, you don't. Wait a second. No, yeah, this is, you can play with the controller. I forgot about that. Yeah, because it uses gyro. Yeah, so as long as your arms stay, you know, still, gyro works. Yep, you can have a different head for your thing. On the Wii version, you could have your actual Miis, but this game you can't, because the Switch has Mii functionality. Like, they just won't let you. This game also has Player 2, like P2 mode. Player 2 is just another cursor. It does nothing. You can shoot starbits at enemies to stun them, you can hold them for a little bit, shake bushes, grab coins. You can do various things. But it is practically useless. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
I don't remember this as the first time Peach actually had a voice. She's not really voiced in Sunshine, she says a few words. Well, nah, yeah, I guess that means she's voiced. She says like 5 syllables, though. Anyway. A gimmick. It's a Wii game. So it's a lot of motion controls. You can, shake bushes with it. Grab these little things, which you want. You want these little things, they are called star bits. Star bits are very useful. Basic controls. Left stick, you move. LR, you crouch. You can move while crouching. You can jump using the bottom button. You can do a triple jump. You can backflip. That's all you kind of get at the moment. Right bumper just realigns your cursor to wherever you're pointed in real life. Which is impressive, because the Wii did not have that. If you crouch, pushing the A button, pushing the jump button, one of the 2 jump buttons, while moving, lets you long jump, it's called. Princess Bee, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. Not maniacally laughing. This festival's over. It's a UFO! It's weird to see toads as spears. Also, if you crouch while in midair, you're groundbound. These are all just basic controls. Man, there's a lot of vibration. I have to see if I can actually turn that down. Turn it off, rather. Anyway, you know, what do you do when you want to hijack a castle? You just take the entire castle. I don't know if you ever actually get to learn what the deal with that spaceship is. So long. Enjoy your flight. I know that the UFO is supposed to, like, take off in one direction and vanish. That's what it's supposed to look like. But it just looks like it vanishes, you know, too many frames early. So it just poofs. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. Jump with B. Anyway, this is the main gimmick of this game. Is you're on little planets. You're not just on levels anymore. Not just on levels anymore. So there are actual, you know, 3D spaces. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Yep. So they poof out of existence and you have to find them. Just touching them is good enough. It's not like Mario 64 where you have to actually tackle them. Oh, I knew I should have hidden the crater. You can roughly hear where they are. You'll just hear that little hopping. That's two of them. This is the crater, which means there's one in the hollow crater. This one. That's not the hollow crater, it's that one. Or not the through one. There's one that just takes you out, and then there's one that actually sends you through. I can't believe I let myself get caught. Wow, you caught all of us. Maybe you really can help Mama. There is, in this game, to help you a little bit, there is a, I gotta see if I can get it to appear. Whenever you see off in the distance, there is a glow. You see how there's the little side offs and then the waves? There's a glow to tell you roughly where your star destination is. Hey, I wonder who this is. Weird noise. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. You have the ability to spin now. Make the Joy-Cons or push Y to spin. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. Having to reposition my arms because of how much arm movement this game has. Anyway, with the power to spin, you can hit things. Oh, shake or spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. So, you can go crystals and you can break crystals. There are items hidden inside crystals. Jump in the middle of these things and you can spin. And it launches you to the next area. Here's a gimmick. These are called, I think these are called star pieces, or like sling star pieces. Another gimmick. This game has a lot of things it teaches you at the beginning. Good to see you. Bad, yeah, whatever. I know. Can't leave without us, you have to find star chips. So, up at the top, 4 or 5. In the middle of this planet, there's a black hole. Fall into that and you game over. Or you don't game over, you lose a life. Black holes are typically your penalty for failing platforming or falling off of a planet or whatever. Get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. So what it means by spin into an enemy. These little guys, I believe, are called Galoombas. I think that's typically what they're referred to as. These ones are just normal Goombas. You have to stun them, kick them, and then they drop their key. The little Galoombas, you know, they get beaten just by hitting them. Goombas you have to deal additional damage to. You can't beat them just by jumping on them. Thanks. Would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a sling star. Just jump into me after I transform. So, difference between the big ones we saw earlier and this one. These ones are typically... they launch you lower distances, usually. Hurry, down here. We've been waiting for you. That's a grand star. We have to save it. They're using the grand star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the star's power is drained. We can find a way to stop that terrible machine. So of course, this is kind of an inverse of what you actually do later, but these tiles. A lot of the puzzles in this game are just, you know, step on tiles, or find those little star chips that we saw earlier. Normally you're working on lighting them up like this, but nope. This one you're trying to deactivate them. Try not to... crud. I try not to talk to him. I thought he talked a lot. Anyway, machine's turned off. Machine's turned off and the star is active. An active star just means you can pick it up. The music also changes when you're ready to pick one up too. Grand Star Rescue of the Gateway Galaxy. My score is 12 coins, 67 star bits I got, and you got a new galaxy. So, I shall explain the domes later. I think she will. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state, in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the stars, and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use a few remaining stars, or our few remaining stars, to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from each of these. But the only one that's working now, powered by the star power you restored, is the one called the Terrace. Go to the Terrace and try to get more stars. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the stars. I'm gonna say no. You know what? As you can see, that one over there is closed. Not that you can get to it, there's a gap in the way. You walk in here, and these are basically like your hub areas. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze deep upon distant galaxies. Once the Luma transforms into a power star, or a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at him and push A. You lose sight of the cursor, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the screen. Here's another star type. He is a pole star. Pole star is just you hover over him, you push A. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the further you can travel. So yep, you need 3 to open up this one, 1 to open up this one, 8 to open up the Bowser head. That's a boss level. Question mark ones unlock at random not random intervals. They have a star requirement, but you don't get to know what it is. Just grab the screen, you can rotate. You have to click A on a galaxy to unlock it. So this is the good egg. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. I must warn you, though, that the evil readings are off the chart. Please be careful. You know what? Just like Mario 64, each galaxy has an amount of stars it has. Plus a couple hidden ones. You know what? This is your, level list. Very scarcely can you actually complete a star you don't pick. There's a few hidden ones you can get, but very rarely can you complete a star you haven't picked. Anyway, these little guys, not called Galoombas, will headbutt you if you get close enough to them. You're supposed to, you need to do this in another mission, but this is a hidden area. These little things on the ground, little caps, they're important because if you shoot a star bit, you shoot a star bit by pushing L or RT or whatever it is. What is it, ZR? It does take 1, so 17, 16, 15. If you shoot one of those caps, it creates a coin. Oh, musical challenge. You don't have to do those in order, as long as you pick up all the notes. But because they move in a path, it's usually good to follow it and pick it up in order. Those are peculiar because you don't get a second shot on them. If you fail it, you fail it. So when there's ones later that require stars, actually, I think a couple... No, I don't remember. I thought you don't get a redo, but I might be wrong. For some reason, I'm thinking I'm wrong. No asteroids will fall and give you more star bits. Coin block. You don't get coins in this game as much as you get star bits. Coins, of course, are your health, so the game doesn't exactly want to give you 1,000,000 of them. Every 50 star bits, you get an extra life. You were supposed to talk to him to basically activate a little launch star, but I didn't. Anyway, you can see over there, there's something. I don't exactly remember. When... I don't exactly remember when you get the ability to... You, of course, can break these if you hit them in the right spot. But that I am not doing. I don't remember what your reward for... I don't remember how you get over to that other one. I'm going to get all the stars in this game, so I'm going to get it eventually, but... I don't necessarily remember how to do it. It'll come to me, but... I think it's something here, but it requires a different mission to be active. Anyway, hitting an enemy with Starbit just stuns them. Once an enemy is stunned, just walking into them hurts, or beats them. Usually. Not always. Anyway, these little things, little head grabbers. They'll just basically, they'll hurt you if they can sit on you for long enough. But they'll also take your control. Anyway, these green ball things, you basically hit them and it launches them in a direction, but it does come back. So you gotta be careful. Anyway, spinning on a vine is just spin. Money bags. Oh, yeah, I didn't know there was a one up back here. Land on the egg. I want to... shooting these little plants also gets you a coin as well. Is that everything for crystals? Yeah. Anyway, hit his little coconut tail. And you break his shell. Waking up Dino Piranha. Just hit his tail. That is his one weakness. But of course he does move quickly, so... you do have to be careful with them. Anyway, just like Mario 64, Getting a star kicks out of the level. Save your game. Nope. Those star bits, those star things are star bits. The Lumas are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your cursor at the screen, using the star, that's how you pick them up. You just aim with them, shoot them using ZR. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me to feed me some star bits. So he gives you a couple. But then as he says, shoot him 5 times. I don't remember what happens if you run out. Let's call those tasty little morsels my feed for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure the star bits will be a big help in your adventure. Okay, I was just checking if I can save manually. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.